Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa barik wa sallam. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Once again, I welcome you all to another session of online video lecture series for the subject of principles of auditing. And today we'll have a very new topic, a very important topic, which is similarities and differences between the auditing and accounting, or between the accounting and auditing. So in today's lecture, we'll mainly discuss what are the similarities between the accounting and auditing, and then we'll discuss what are the differences between the accounting and auditing. So let's start with the first one, which is the similarities between the accounting and auditing. So what are the similarities between the accounting and auditing? There are 6 similarities between the accounting and auditing. Number one similarity is that both accounting and auditing are related to finance field. Accounting is also one of the finance fields, and auditing is also related to the finance fields. We can call both of them finance field, right? Within the finance field there is accounting and then there is auditing. So overall both of them are related to finance field. Number second similarity is that both accounting and auditing are systematic processes. Accounting is also a systematic process of recording and reporting accounting business transactions, recording in journals, ledgers, and trial balance, and reporting the business transactions into financial statements, which is profit and loss statement, which is the cash flow statement, the annual equity statement, and the balance sheet, and the notes to the financial statements. And that both of them follow international standards. There are international standards for accounting, which is known as GAAP, Generally Accepted Accounting Principle, or IFRS, International Financial Reporting Standards. Similarly, auditing also follows international standards, which are called ISAs, International Standards in Auditing, right? So both of them are systematic processes and both of them follow international standards, right? Both of them are systematic process and standard processes. Number 3 is both need thorough knowledge of accounting basics and principles. If you do accounting, you need to have thorough knowledge of basic accounting concepts and principles. Similarly, if you do auditing, you need to understand and you need to know and you need to have thorough knowledge of accounting basics and principles. Without accounting, we cannot do auditing, and there is no auditing if there is no accounting. So that is another similarity. Similarity number 4 is both are also generally done by the persons with an accounting degree. So basically, the person who is doing accounting job is also called accountant. The person who is doing auditing job is also called accountant, which means that a person with an accounting degree from a professional from a academic organization can do accounting and auditing, and similarly a person with a professional accounting degree from a professional body can also carry out accounting and auditing job. That is another similarity. Number 5 is both use essential procedures and techniques of bookkeeping, computation, and analysis. In order to do bookkeeping and accounting, there are essential procedures and techniques. For computation in accounting, there are essential procedures and techniques. For analysis in accounting, there are essential procedures and techniques. Same procedures and techniques which are used in accounting for bookkeeping purposes, for computation purposes, and for analysis purposes, same techniques and procedures are used in auditing. For example, ratios analysis, horizontal and vertical analysis, means all the financial statements analysis techniques used in accounting are similarly used in the auditing by the auditor. So that is another similarity in accounting and auditing. Number 6 is both accounting and auditing strive to ensure that the financial statements and records provide a fair reflection of the actual financial position of the organization. The main purpose of accounting is to provide accurate, complete, important, and reliable information to the users. Similarly, auditing also uh, is done in order to ensure that the accounting information in record is reliable, has factual information, and there is no misrepresentation. So that is another similarity between the auditing and accounting. In total, we discussed 6 similarities between the auditing and accounting. So now let's talk about the differences between the auditing and accounting, right? Differences between the accounting and auditing. So these are the differences. There are 6 differences between the accounting and auditing. Number 1 difference is that it's a continuous process carried out through the year. Accounting is a continuous process, means that it's carried out on daily basis, whereas auditing is not a continuous process. It's a one-time process, usually carried out after the closure of accounting year. At the end of the accounting year, we do auditing, and that is a one-time activity. Number 2, no prescribed qualification is required to become an accountant. To become an accountant, it's not necessary, or an accountant is not necessarily be a qualified, or we can say a certified person. All he has to do is to know the basics of accounting, and he can do accounting job. But to become an auditor, the person doing audit work must be a member of a professional institution in the world, right? So, which means how you become a member? You become a member after studying all the modules and courses, and then giving exams and passing them, and then after that at least 3 to 5 years of practical experience in the field of auditing, and then the professional bodies will provide you certification. After you are being provided with the certification, you can become an auditor, but there is no such a thing to become an accountant. Number 3, an accountant is employee of the company. That's the third difference. Whereas an auditor is not the employee of that company. Auditor is an independent professional. He's called consultant. Okay, number 4 difference is that an accountant gets regular salary for his work, where the auditor does not get his salary. He is charging a fee for his audit work that he has carried out, and the fee depends upon the complexity of the work. The more the complex is the audit work, the higher is the fee, right? So auditor gets remuneration while accountant gets the salary. Number 5, accounting is concerned with the recording of business transactions systematically, but auditing is concerned with the verification of that information, which is prepared by the accountant. Number 6 is accounting precedes auditing, means first there is accounting, then there is auditing, right? And there accounting succeeds auditing, which means that auditing is after the accounting. And here it means that accounting is before the auditing, and here it means that auditing is after the accounting. So these were 6 differences between the accounting and auditing. With these 2 short topics that we discussed in this short lecture, this is the end of chapter number 2. Thank you very much for being with me. If you have any questions related to differences and similarities between the accounting and auditing, please put forward your questions in the comments. I'll be more than happy to help you out and to reply to your comments. Thank you so much for being with me. God bless all of you. Please stay safe and stay home, and take a good care of yourselves and your health. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.